Hello and welcome to another update video about SUI. Yeah, SUI has reached my next target at $2.18. This is one of the next upside Fibonacci levels that we discussed in previous videos, but I've also repeated this in previous videos and also in our written updates pretty much every single day in I would say recent weeks, right? This $2.18 level, which is the 123.6 Fib extension. Yesterday, we were tracking SUI. I think it was still below the $2 level. I think around 190. And I provided one update yesterday. This is from our Discord server here, where I highlighted that I assume the price is on its way to 218 next and then 247. The price has reacted successfully to the Fibonacci support zone and broken above the pivot to indicate that wave 5 is now unfolding. So we had a couple of good setups here recently on the SUI chart. Specifically here, most recently, this support region, which offered an entry in a wave 4. I mean, these are never, I don't want to say, they are never great setups, typically these wave 4 pullbacks, but as long as the overall uptrend is intact and we are still looking for higher prices to at least 247 in the larger third wave, pullbacks can be opportunities. It was a 3-wave pullback and it did hold the $1.40 level, which was critical support. Now, what I want to talk about today is, what is relevant support now and where should we go next? So where we should go next is, I think, clear. I would like to get it to 247. I'm not sure if it's going to go there in like a straight line in wave 5. It is a little bit difficult to say what wave degree it really is. And are we already in wave 5 of circle 3? So that's why I'm highlighting, microstructures. They definitely, SUI has the most reliable microstructures at the moment, I would say, in the entire crypto space, because it's quite simple, because SUI is working on an impulse. So the microstructures are quite reliable, okay? But microstructures never are very, very stable. They never are. So we always have to be somewhat flexible when we're tracking the micro. But at the moment, I can see a 3-wave move up. It reached that next upside target. I've added support for this internal wave 4 pullback, and it's between $1.86 and $1.97. So as long as we're now holding this support area, I'm watching for higher prices. Now, the question is, what happens if it breaks below 186, right? So what I will do, I will take out this previous support area. I mean, that is not relevant anymore. This was relevant for this internal 4th wave, so we can take that out. We can remove that. I leave this larger one on the chart because this is really if the price breaks below all support, $1.27 is the last key level that distinguishes between a bullish and a bearish scenario. So $1.27. Let me just move that to the right a little bit. Just that back to 127. Yeah, this is the last key because that's the 50% retracement of the current 3rd wave rally. But there are some support areas above. So what we're tracking here now, and I will delete the 23.6 Fib level from there. Let me just do that. Okay, so this would be key support. So key support. What happens if it breaks that upper micro support? Difficult to say. I think what I would go with in that case is the idea that we might be working on a larger diagonal. I don't want to go into the ins and outs of this here, but there is going to be one more support area left that we could explore should the price break the upper support. Okay, so we'll make that like that. Okay, so this would be, let's say, an alternative support area. It's just a different wave count, and it would be a structure where we say wave 1, and I'll highlight that in white, 1, or let's call it alternative 1, because it would be a 3-wave move, right? It would be a 3-wave move in 1, pretty much a larger diagonal, and then a 3-wave move in 2. Now, if you want to trade that, that's up to you. I just give you the relevant support levels because this would not be reliable anymore such a large 1-2 setup, but I don't want to say, okay, you know, we're going to test 127 just because by breaking 186, this is another support area that could work out. That would be what we are going to be left with if this upper support breaks. Then we have alternative support between 171 and 180, but it wouldn't be a wave 4 internally anymore. It would likely be a wave 2 if, you know, if it works out. And that means, okay, this was wave 4, and there are just the 2 ways how this 5th wave can unfold. Either directly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a small diagonal, or in a large diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So that would be the alternative. So yeah, but pretty much that gives you all the levels to watch. I still would like to see the price in circle 3 get to 247. Preferred interpretation, direct path. I can see the alternative one definitely as kind of probable as well. Anything below 171, however, would raise awareness, raise caution that a major top could have formed, but then we could still watch this area down here. But that would be like the last opportunity, I think, for the bulls. Okay, that gives you all the levels to watch. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.